Welcome back, everybody, to the Third Palm Podcast. My name is Nick Dodge, and I'm your host, and with me is my co-host,
Kendra Dodge.
And we're back with a classic from Kendra herself, a tarot reading, and it's been a while, so Kendra, please show me what card we got today. I'm really excited. I know it's going to be a good one. I know the show is going to go phenomenally. You can play it any time now. Wait, what is it?
Death.
Oh.
Well, let's move on.
Oh, okay. So this is Third Palm Paranormal. Thank you all for joining us. Oh god, it's like opening a new pack of Pokemon cards. This tarot deck.
It's a good one.
It's been waiting. It's been waiting for us. We got some exciting things on our first episode, but I just want to go through everything real quick. It's been 2, maybe 3 years since we've done a podcast.
A hot minute.
Yeah. And we only did like a handful of episodes before we kind of gave up on it before.
Why did we give up?
Because it wasn't doing well. We were also stuck in like a really small condo.
Yeah.
But now we have an entire haunted basement.
I know.
So, yeah, I'm really excited. This whole set that I built.
You did?
I did. I moved everything around. It just came together.
Yeah.
It just felt so natural, and I'm really excited because it's just cool. It just feels like Halloween down here.
No, I like it.
And because it's the middle of June, almost the tail end of June, it's been so frickin' hot outside. And Kendra knows I work outside for a living, so I don't mind coming down here. I got the whole office set up off to the side.
Yeah.
It's so nice not having like a window right in front of me where I'm working. I can't see anything because the glare on the monitors, and it's just fucking hot. I hate it. So this is much better.
Nice and cool down here.
Yes. What are some scary things that have happened to us since our last podcast?
Ants.
No, that is true. Ants are pretty spooky. It's been a uphill battle. Well, no, we've been winning.
Yeah.
It's just like we win a battle and then they gather their forces again and come back and fight us, and then we do some punches, they do some punches, and it's just a back and forth right now. But I think this is round 3. We're at the end. We're at the tail end. But yeah, really excited. I don't know. Should we get straight into the spooky Reddit stories?
Yeah, why not?
So we're trying a few different things on the podcast this time. I think before we were just doing like movie reviews.
Something like that.
Of horror movies and such. And this time, I want to do spooky stories from Reddit, because Reddit, believe it or not, as cringy as it can be some days, has some scary stories on there. Mm-hmm. And then I would like us to react to like paranormal investigations by other people online who have uploaded the YouTube within the week, the same week that we do the podcast. Just to keep it somewhat relevant, just to get those other like investigators out there to you all, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think it's more legitimate than some other content creators that
a lot of other
I would like to discuss later. Yeah. So here's to the first episode.
Cheers.
Cheers. And let's get right into it. Wait. Let's get right into it. So this is off of the r/True Scary Stories discussion board for anybody interested. And it is by user Upbeat Perception 682. I can't wait until we get like the first username that I don't see at first. I just like, I take the story for the podcast, but it's something like horrendous and vile that I can't actually say on the podcast. Like I can say fuck on the podcast, but they got some username that's like, you don't want it.
NSFW.
Yeah, something crazy. So this story is called The Elevator. Even just saying scary stories with elevator, I'm reminded of that movie. I know we're not supposed to talk about movies. We've moved on, but it's that movie by M. Night Shyamalan. I think it's just called Devil, where all those people are stuck in the elevator together and people keep getting killed off. Have you never seen that?
I've seen that one.
Oh no!
I guess we have homework tonight.
We're gonna come back to the podcast later, and she's gonna know what Devil is. It's a really bad movie, but it's great just to eat popcorn too.
Well,
It's stupid
it is
fun.
Shyamalan's.
It is. So anyhow, the elevator. As usual, today I finished my office work at 6:30 p.m. and came out. I work in this huge 15-story building. Outside, the sky had turned slightly gray. I walked over to the elevator and pressed the down button. The elevator came up and the doors opened. There was no one inside. I stepped in and pressed the G for ground floor. The elevator began descending. But after about 30 seconds, the elevator suddenly stopped and made a familiar ding sound. The doors opened. That's how it sounded. Ding. I was stunned. Outside was the exact same reception area on the 15th floor. I thought perhaps I had accidentally pressed the 15th floor button instead, so I carefully pressed the G button again. But the same thing happened a second time. The elevator moved down for a while and then stopped again on the 15th floor. This time I felt uneasy. Everyone in the building had already gone home for the night. I was probably alone. For the third time, I pressed the button firmly as my hands had begun to tremble slightly. And the elevator stopped again. The doors opened. The same 15th floor. My breathing became heavy and I started sweating. In the mirror inside the elevator, I saw my pale face reflected back at me. I wanted to step outside, but the corridor seemed to have been swallowed by darkness. Just as the elevator doors were about to close for the fourth time, somebody stuck a hand in from outside. It was Bakash. Sorry if I butchered that name. Bakash from the admin branch. "Hi, ma'am. Going to the ground floor?" Bakash asked with a casual smile. The moment I saw him, it felt as if life returned to my chest. In a trembling voice, I said, "Oh, Bakash, for the last 3 times this elevator has only stopped here. Maybe there's some technical problem." Bakash looked at me without saying anything as he pressed the button. This time, the elevator actually began moving downward. We reached the ground floor in silence, and I let out a long sigh of relief. "Thank you, Bakash. I was really scared," I said. Bakash gave a faint smile and replied, "It's nothing, ma'am. Things like this happen when you're alone. You should go now. Take care." I left the building and reached my car. Suddenly, I remembered something. I took out my phone. Earlier that afternoon, a message had come into the office WhatsApp group, but I had been too busy with work to read it properly. I took out my phone and read the message. The phone slipped from my hand and crashed onto the ground as the message read, "It is with deep sorrow that we inform you that Bakash from our admin branch passed away this morning in an accident while maintenance work was being carried out on the elevator on the 15th floor. All employees are requested not to use the elevator today." I slowly turned around, and through the glass doors, I saw the elevator rising once again to the 15th floor. And in the elevator's mirror, the shadow of a man was clearly visible. And that is the elevator.
Ooh, I like it.
Do you? Mm-hmm. What do you like about
Shout
it?
out to Bakash for being a real one.
Shout out to M. Night Shyamalan. Here's the thing, though. I don't know if anybody else picked up on this. But the first comment on this story by a Warning Lucky 9466
Okay.
says, "AI or not, I love me a spooky story.
Oh, no.
Especially when I can actually read and understand them. Because at least there's good grammar. It was AI.
It was AI?
I
That's
have
crazy.
tested AI in terms of if it can write a story. Technically, it can. Mm-hmm. Can it write an actual good story?
Yeah, well then I
Not
hate
really.
it, so.
But yeah, so I'm sorry. A little trick or treat for y'all. I know we're about 5 months early or so. That was a trick. So that was actually an AI story. And as fun as it was, you got to look back because I've read this now for like the second or third time.
Yeah.
I can see inconsistencies.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I had just happened to remember that I got a message on my WhatsApp, even though I'm an office worker who's probably constantly checking my WhatsApp, and somebody died. And I didn't see. None of my coworkers mentioned anything to me. There's no, AI loves to do this, where there's nothing before the event that takes place.
Yeah.
So there's no, like, she talked to the last of her office workers or co-workers as they were leaving the building. She had a lot of important work to do, so she was running late and running behind on her work. That's why she was the only one. There's no setup for that. AI doesn't know how to do that.
And someone must have read that message. They would have told her to.
That's what I'm saying. Her boss. I mean, and that's the other thing.
Yeah.
It says, please, nobody use the elevator. Somebody is already dead from it, right?
Yeah.
How did she get up to the 15th floor to begin with? Was the elevator broken, like, between her shift, like, midway, so she was able to take it up, but then the guy died, like, first hour of her shift, and she didn't like, there's stuff like that. On a first read, you really don't notice it. It's difficult, but on a second read through, you use your brain, and AI doesn't like that. You can't think. It does the thinking for you. And that's my first Reddit story. The next one I have, I promise you all right now, it's not a trick. This one's legit, no AI used. But you surprised me about 5 minutes ago before I started reading.
Yeah.
You had a spooky Reddit story. Be sure to include where it's from, who it's by, and then be my guest.
All right. I have a story that was uploaded 4 hours ago.
Ooh.
On Reddit/Scary Stories.
Ooh.
By... uploaded on Reddit/Scary Stories, uploaded by Donovan221. The title is Someone Keeps Texting Me from My Dead Mom's Phone Number.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Scammers are getting real clever. Go on, let's hear it.
I can't explain to you how hard this last year has been. Losing my mom felt like the world ended, but what made my grief 10 times worse were the last messages she sent me before her tragic passing. I was at work. I wasn't allowed to be on my phone. I thought that I still had more time with her and that I'd respond as soon as I got off. Unfortunately, she was in an accident while I worked. The police told me she had run a red light, but it just didn't feel right to me. She was more alert than that. She was smarter than that. I didn't want to believe it. I looked over her messages while I wept at the sight of her hospital bed. Just thinking about you. I hope you're having a good day at work. I'm getting groceries. Do you need anything? I love you. I cried harder than I've ever cried in my life. I couldn't even breathe. I begged for her to wake up. I begged for her to be okay, but I knew she wouldn't be. She was mangled. Her face was bruised and swollen. Her arms and legs were broken. Seeing her in that state made me nauseous, and I had to leave the room multiple times to vomit. She passed a few hours later. In the weeks that followed, I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, even going to the bathroom became a chore. I locked myself away in my room and stared at the ceiling for days on end, in complete darkness. I thought of when I was a kid, how close we used to be, how loved she made me feel, and how stupid I had been to ignore her messages. It haunted me that I had never got the chance to say goodbye. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months. Then, one day while I wallowed in my own self-pity, a message from my mom hit the screen. I hope you're proud of yourself. I stared at the message, feeling my heart do backflips at the illusion that she was still there. I guess I wasn't important enough to talk to. Tears welled up in my eyes and my jaw fell open. Reading the message didn't feel real. Before I could respond, a string of new messages followed. You never loved me. You never spent time with me. Remember all those times I asked you to come see me? Anger and grief fused together as I typed out my response. Who the fuck is this? Is this fucking funny to you? I'm going to show this to the police. The chat bubbles popped up on screen, and the reply came through. You're going to burn in hell. You should be ashamed of yourself, after everything I sacrificed. As much as it pained me to do, I blocked the number. I collapsed into bed, absolutely reeling. Tears stung my eyes. It felt like barbed wire wrapped around my throat. I was so fucking angry that I couldn't do anything about this sick prankster. I cried myself to sleep, but was soon awoke by my phone vibrating every few seconds. Somehow, someway, I was getting texts from my mom's contact again. You will never escape your own selfishness. This is what you are. A selfish, uncaring, deviant little boy who's going to rot in hell for all of eternity. I've deleted the number at least 10 times now, but it just keeps coming back. They've started calling me by my nickname my mom gave me, the one that only she knew. They've listed off every single instance where I could have shown up, but didn't. They've reminded me of every unanswered text. They say things so deeply personal that it doesn't feel like a prank anymore. I changed my number last week, as well as got a new phone. I hadn't even given up my new information to anyone before the text started up again. The messages are starting to crawl into my brain and convince me that they're right. I should have done more. I could have been better, but instead I chose to be distant. I sent one last message to my mom. I love you so much, I'm so sorry. The text bubbles popped up, and they've been on the screen for hours now. I'm so afraid of what they're gonna say.
Ooh. You know what the scariest part of that story is? Is that that'll probably be me in 10 or 20 years.
No.
Mom, I'm sorry.
Mom!
I meant to call. I just didn't care. It's time for a quick checkup on all the cameras and laptops we're using.
Woo-hoo.
All right, 2 stories in.
2 stories down.
Everything's going well. Knock on wood. Oh, yeah. But that's a miracle right now. I got one more spooky Reddit story, and then we're going to react to what I believe to be another YouTuber's or another channel's paranormal investigation. I'm not sure who the person, I have it pulled up on my phone. I don't know who they are. I didn't read that far into it. I just saw it. It got uploaded this week. Looked legit. It didn't look clickbaity and cringe like some of the shit we're going to talk about, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
This story starts with me. At the time of the story, around 12 to 13. My best friend, 15 to 16, were at her house. For context, my friend and I lived in the Appalachian Mountains at the time. She lived with her father and a small brown service dog. The house was a duplex with someone living upstairs. The door to the upstairs was locked and blocked by junk. As well as the people were out on a trip. The house was on a hill off the edge. I'm guessing the mountains. This is a Reddit story, so it's not well articulated. Thank you. My best friend has a deck outside one of her windows that connected to the living room. This was around winter time. That whole day, I had weird feelings, and so did she. We had expected things before.
Wait, what?
Let me help this Reddit user. We had experienced things before that we can't explain. After eating a ton of pizza and watching MLP Season 1, we decided to head to bed. Do you know what MLP is?
MLP?
Okay, nobody... In the comments, if you know what
Tell us
MLP
what
is,
MLP is.
please. Maybe I should. This is why we're supposed to read through the stories before we tell them. Obviously, first episode, that didn't really
That
happen,
did not
so...
happen at all.
My guy friend. Whatever, 10 upvotes, fuck you. I can't believe I even saved that on my phone.
I can't believe you made it through that.
God. I'm sorry, everyone. We should take a commercial break right now. That was unbearable. Taking a short sip break.
Read through the stories first is the moral of that story.
Yeah. I'm embarrassed by that one. I am. That was painful.
Yeah? Not my favorite.
All right, so real quick, we're going to take a short little break.
Okay.
Get our shit together. And then Third Palm Podcast coming right back at you. Welcome back, everybody, to the Third Palm Podcast. I'm your host, Nick. This is
Kendra.
And we are back. We're going to be reacting to some spooky shit.
I love it.
I do too. This is what we used to do. We used to do paranormal investigations on and off.
Yeah.
We're thinking about doing a few more.
I think we should.
I think we should too. But for now, we're going to check out somebody else's. But real quick, I want to talk about... I don't even want to bring up their names. But I need to remember so I can look them up, so I can take their god-awful clickbait thumbnail.
It's so bad.
These two are such assholes. I've seen them before years ago. And this video has 654,000 views that was uploaded 6 days ago.
Oh my god.
But what you gotta understand is YouTubers like this, not only are they complete frauds and fakes, but their audience is like 8th grade and below, probably.
Yep.
They're out there doing their jump scare thing in some spooky places just to sell merch to your kids, to you, whoever. And I completely disagree with it. Because like you and I go out into the field, we take it personally, we take it professionally, and we try and get the work done. That's what Third Palm Paranormal originally started as and was all about before the podcast, before the silly videos we post, before everything else. That's what we did. So, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they're making money. They got that ad revenue going for sure. They got the audience. So they're doing something right.
That's all they need.
But at the same time, they're doing something right monetarily. But is it right in terms of what they're doing?
Yeah.
Ethically, I suppose. Doesn't matter. They're content creators. They don't have morals. So, I found this video titled, Absolutely Terrifying, ... Poltergeist Goes Insane. And this is by a channel called Really Haunted. Has 19,000 views, was uploaded 7 days ago.
Okay.
So, you and I are going to check it out. It might go quiet for a bit. We'll cut to more interesting parts. If you're listening to the podcast, you're not going to hear a lot. But if you're watching the podcast, you might actually see our reactions later. But until now, let's take a look at this.
Let's take a look.
you see that?
Uh-huh.
That's just a bad magnet. I hear a lot of noise, but I don't see what's making the noise.
Oh.
Okay. Shit's just falling off of that.
Yeah. Oh.
I thought I saw an orb go
Yeah.
by for a second, and then the alarm went off.
Huh. Oh my god, that scared me more than...
What, the guy coming down?
Yeah.
Why is that so
God,
loud?
what is that?
Just been walking up to the alarm.
Wait.
I don't think the camera would have heard that, but I just heard like a door click up there. I just stood on that. What is it?
What do you mean, what is it? X's and O's, brother.
Yeah, tic-tac-toe.
Chairs over. That's going to be interesting because we've got that camera there. Yeah. He's gone sick. So that's opened. The pantry, like that's happened many, many times. You've seen that regular. You know, when this has happened a few times, you know where stuff's come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. 6 things come out. Can you shut it? I wonder where that's come from. Must be off that shelf. Probably on that bottom. Can you shut it? Shut it. One time. Can you pick that up? Pick the chair up. Pick it up. So since last video, this is the first thing that happened. And anybody watched the last video, there was like a shadow. When I said I got like that pain in my side, there was like a shadow what walks here, but it just disappears. Stop with the noise. Stop! Right, what I'm going to do, I don't know where to put this. I'm just going to do a prayer. Stop!
Got like a tripod in his kitchen too.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a prayer and just go back bed, I think. Right, I'm going to do a prayer in each room. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. I need my phone for the next one. I'm going to risk the Jesus one.
Don't risk Jesus.
Seems stupid saying risk, but
So he knows. So loud.
Right.
Oh, he's gonna do it in every individual.
I think so.
Oh, goodness.
It's better pay off. Read the prayer. Stay right here.
I'm just looking for it. In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you, unclean spirit, to leave this servant of God. By the name of Jesus, which is above every name, I invoke his power over you. At the mention of his name, every knee should bow in heaven and on earth, and every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Jesus. Son of the living God, have mercy on us. Jesus, Redeemer of the world, have mercy on us. Jesus, Conqueror of sin and death, have mercy on us. Jesus, who said, ask and it will be given to you, hear my prayer and deliver this servant from all evil. In the name of Jesus, I bind you, evil spirit. I cast you out of this servant of God. You have no power over them. Behold, I gave you the authority to tread on scorpions and serpents and over all the power of the enemy. By the holy and mighty name of Jesus, I command you to leave and never return, for there is no other name. Amen. Stop with the noise. In fact, I should just crack on, shouldn't I? Do my last prayer.
It's like having bad
Ignore
neighbors.
this noise, man.
Stop with the noise.
Saint Michael,
Turn the
the
fucking
archangel,
music down, eh?
defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him. We humbly pray, and do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits who wander through the world for the ruin of souls. Amen.
He didn't need his phone for that one. That one's up here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Right, I don't
Why is he
know
so
how much
quiet
you would have
now?
heard
The
of
first
that.
time he picked up, it was so
The
fucking
camera
loud.
has literally just turned off.
Oh, it turned off, allegedly. Well, that's what that one's about to do, so goodbye, everybody.
Come back on. So if that did cut off,
Any
you're
fun
just
at the
gonna be
very end?
hearing audio from that or that one. Yeah, just put it like that.
Yeah. All right. You want to start us off while I take a look at that camera one more time?
Yeah.
Here, let me get out of frame.
I don't think the ghost was actually doing anything wrong. That's my hot take.
Do you believe there was actually a poltergeist in the house? Here's my issue. The camera he put aimed into the kitchen and the dining room is at such an obscure angle that the refrigerator blocks a lot of where the items are actually falling from. Yeah. So you can't actually see them falling until they hit the ground. That's suspicious. Secondly, the second he comes down, that camera, remember how it got just real loud and muffled? There was static and shit everywhere? That camera was already turned on and ready to go on the couch when he got down there.
Yeah, he had it pre-prepared.
Yeah, which probably explains why it died shortly after, because it's probably been sitting there for an hour.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck, why is this so loud? It's because the camera's already fucking turned on before he even picks it up. Come on.
Yeah.
He didn't even use it after that point, really. He went to the kitchen for a second.
Yeah.
And then I guess it died, whatever. There's so much wrong with this. I mean, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, right? I'm sure he's kind of a small creator. Not as small as we are. If you would like to support us, by the way. Just look us up. Third Palm Paranormal. Or just go to thirdpalmpublishing.com. We got all the websites for you, okay?
That's
but
right.
Back to this Aussie or this UK guy, okay? I don't think it's real at all. So the camera angle is so obscured. And then when the chair falls back, like, you can do that with a little, like, string or wire.
Yeah.
That's invisible to, like, the eye, basically. And just tug it, falls down. We don't know what's beyond that side of the room because the camera angle in the living room also does not reveal what's in the corner of that room in the dining room and the kitchen.
He didn't even use that until he came down.
No, and he didn't look over there either. And so he was upstairs, allegedly. There's a lot of magic you can do with editing, okay? He might have been down there the whole time throwing shit off the shelf. We wouldn't know because he would have cut it. But I gave him the benefit of the doubt because I saw that, like, black, almost orb-looking thing moving across the camera when the siren, the alarm went off, whatever. And he finally came downstairs, but then I realized the position from which he was coming from, there's definitely like a room right above the kitchen, and all those random noises when stuff wasn't dropping could easily be him from up top or somebody else in a different room. Because all we ever see is that living room, kitchen, dining room. We don't see that corner area. We don't see the other end or what's on the other side of the living room. We don't know what's upstairs. Yeah. So it's hard to say.
We also haven't watched his other videos, though. So.
We haven't watched his first video, which apparently was spooky too, whatever. But what really bothered me at one point is when you heard the stove turning on, that click, he looked over to what I think is a washing machine in his kitchen.
Yeah.
The stovetop, that's when I was like really looking. The stove is directly behind him. He looks at the washing machine and then pretends to do something and then goes back. And then the whole like prayer thing, that's just acting, that's semantics. I mean, you're not a pastor, you're not a priest, you're not the Pope, okay?
He was not assertive enough in those prayers.
Apparently they didn't work either way.
Yeah, they didn't work.
No, but like he has no divine authority.
Yeah.
First and foremost. I'm not going to say there is no God. I'm not going to claim that we follow any particular religion, if a religion at all. We all have our own beliefs. I'm going to keep it at that. But the way he was going forward with his prayers Which really funny to me, he knew that first prayer pretty well off the top of his head. Then in the kitchen, it took him about 5 minutes to find the second one.
Yeah.
And then he put the phone down or whatever, and he just right away knew a third prayer when he entered the dining room. Like, it was,
very odd.
I know it, I need to look it up, I know it again.
Yep.
It's inconsistent.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's too many unknown variables. The most I could pick out was that black orb looking thing, but that could easily be dust or something, as is usually the case. There was a lot of dust. I mean, you got dust in your house, we got dust in our house. There's just a lot of dust everywhere in indoor spaces. It's impossible to get through. But like the random noises, that could be pretty easily explained. The chair can be somewhat easily explained. You could set that up. The stuff falling off of the shelves could either be clever editing or just more strings, just pulling them down.
Yeah.
I mean, one indication to me that like he was acting it out was he stepped on the tic-tac-toes. And the only thing he has to say to the camera is, "What is that?
What is that?"
Was it? You know what the fuck it is. It's in your house, first off. Second, it's tic-tac-toes.
Yep.
Everybody knows what tic-tac-toes is, okay? Everybody knows what tic-tac-toes is. So, I'd like to say I'm skeptical for his benefit,
I'm very skeptical.
but I really don't think there's a poltergeist in his house. But he's got 19,000 views.
Yeah.
So I can't believe that was the video I picked. It's got to be better than the two douchebags on that one channel. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, God, we've been going for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, we have.
Do we keep chatting?
What you want to chat about?
Camera's still going!
Woo!
Mics are still on.
Mics
Oh,
are
we're at
going.
like 50 minutes. We're doing great.
Nice.
I have been particularly nervous about doing this because, well, I have to edit and upload it all afterwards at the end of the day, so it's kind of a lot of work for me. But I've also been super excited. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, not just as my wife,
That's right.
but as my co-host and my co-worker and third palm. Thanks. Real quick, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe, especially if you actually like the content. And if you want to see more, subscribe. It's that simple. And guess what? It costs you nothing.
Give us some suggestions on what you want to see.
That
next
would be
time.
lovely.
Yeah.
Give us some stories. Give us some videos to react to.
Send them our way.
Send them our way. We're not doing like movie reviews or any of that shit, okay?
Yeah.
I'm tired of that. Everybody does that. I'm tired of it. And if you haven't checked this out yet, go to thirdpalmpublishing.com right now. You'll find all our social media links. And I just renovated the entire website. We got tons of books by N.D. Graveheart. And we got merch. We finally have merch.
Yay.
We got shirts. We got tarot readings and palm readings available on Etsy. I'm sorry it's on Etsy. It's on Etsy. It's the best method we found so far. I do Redbubble if I'd really want to rip you all off, but I don't want to do that. So it's on Etsy for right now. Until we can get on like the main website.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's going on with Third Palm.
Yeah.
And I got
Exciting stuff.
Got my shirt. There's the hoodie.
I wore a Courage shirt.
Yeah.
That's okay.
No, Courage the Cowardly Dog's awesome. In fact, like cartoons back in the day used to be so much more mature and also much more frightening, I think. I mean, I'm sure there's some scary stuff in cartoons these days too.
Should we react to some old school cartoons at some point?
I don't know if it's react more than it's just like nostalgia. Because, you know, you and I would just go, ooh, ah. It could be fun. If you think it'll be fun,
Yeah.
let us know. Simple as that. I know we keep telling you to do all these things.
We're needy.
Takes 5 seconds. Couple button clicks. It's easy.
Yeah.
So easy. Should we get Kendra fingerless skeletal gloves?
Maybe.
Comment below. Should we get Kendra a Third Palm Paranormal shirt to wear on the podcast? Comment below. What else can I add?
No more handshakes. Oh no.
So real quick, just the just to extend this silly little video, because I'd like to do like some tarot readings at the end or something, or like screw around with the Ouija board or do some palm readings together. Even though, I mean, we would need some guests if we want to do some actual palm readings, I guess. We could get guests, yeah. Get Zach. He loves aliens, though. He's not much of a ghost guy.
That's okay.
Not Zach Baggins.
Not like
different
Dan.
Zach. Dan da dan da dan da dan. Dan da dan da dan da dan. Dan 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 dan. Is it just Dan Dan? Dan da dan da dan. Is it Dan da dan? Oh my god. It's been a little bit. One of our favorite animes to come out in like recent history. I think I love it as much as like when Attack on Titan came out. I still love Attack on Titan, but Dan to Dan, like, it's up there with me.
Yeah.
Like, it hit me the same way Attack on Titan did, the same way like Cowboy Bebop did back in the day, like all those shows. It's so fun because it's aliens, it's the supernatural. There's a lot of like rom-com comedy and a little bit of like social drama sprinkled throughout, like giant fucking ghost battles and shit.
Yeah.
It's super fun. Is that what we're talking about now? Is that where the podcast is going?
I don't know.
Because I was going to talk about...
You just said ghost aliens. That's what I thought of.
I was going to quickly talk about Obsession and Backrooms. Now, we saw them...
If you will.
Back session?
Back session, if you will.
Ob-rooms. Obsess rooms. Hashtag... weirdcore, hashtag liminal spaces, hashtag farlands. But shit. So we saw Obsession and we saw Backrooms
On the same day.
we did. You want to talk a little bit about it? Just
They were both so good.
well, so we saw Backrooms first,
Yes.
and then we saw Obsession like an hour later or something like that. We got our popcorn. Did we get candy? It doesn't
No,
fucking matter.
it doesn't matter.
We didn't get candy. Anyhow. So we watched Backrooms first. And we both knew nothing about, like, either movie. Like, who the directors were, for the most part. I kind of knew where Backrooms was
I
from.
knew a little bit about Backrooms.
Yeah, but I don't think we even watched, like, the trailers.
Nope.
We didn't, I don't even think I heard anything about either movie until you brought it up, like, a week prior.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let's just go have like a double movie day,
Yeah.
right? And
it
we
was
were
great.
both like, woo, 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 woo. We got some. Oh, I got a quesadilla. You got tacos, and then you regretted getting the tacos because you saw my loaded quesadilla, and you were like, "That's a girthy boy. Women like girth," and so that's what happened. It's true. It's not about length, man. It's about girth, and I'm average on both fronts, right? So we saw Backrooms first, and I came out of Backrooms. Well, actually, I sat there for a while because I was so taken back by it. Like,
Yeah.
I actually really enjoyed it. It's like this low-budget film, but it was so, like, perfectly directed. The story was, like, good enough. It got into, like, the realm of psychology and such for a little bit. And, what are the three things? Like, ego and... id, ego, and...
I forget the third one.
Comment below. But anyhow, it went to all that shit. And it was so beautifully, like, the lighting was great, the color palette was great,
Yeah.
like, the shot composition was really good, the setting, like, everything was in its right place.
The acting was good.
The acting was good, like, everything was good. And when everything's good, in my opinion, that makes a great movie.
Yeah.
And I really loved it. And I enjoyed Obsession, but I did not enjoy it nearly as much as Backrooms, and I've heard I'm in the minority.
You are in the minority.
So I forget, I think you were just agreeing with me for the sake of it before, but which one do you actually like more?
I enjoyed Backrooms because it wasn't as jump scary.
Maybe that's something we can talk about.
Yeah.
Because, like, Obsession was fine. I remember we were sitting in the theater, movie was just starting, and we saw the Blumhouse logo pop up, and we both, I think, sighed and looked at each other, and we're just like,
But Blumhouse
Damn
came
it.
in after.
What?
They,
right.
yeah.
But we still saw that Blumhouse logo, and we're just like, great. It's
Yeah.
going to be Insidious 7. or something like that. It's
Yeah.
gonna be Saw fucking 11 coming up. And then movie started. Looked real nice. Actors were good at the time. Everything looked fine. There was some really dumb jump scare within like the first 10 minutes or so. I think after, I don't want to say anything, but at the beginning of the film, the main character's cat is dead. Okay, that's not much of a spoiler. That's first 10 minutes. Deal with it. Okay.
Terrible.
Yeah, but the jump scares, God, they're like Blumhouse classics.
Yeah.
But like this time, they kind of made sense. I'm kind of half and half about it.
Yeah.
Because like Red Letter Media, I think it was,
Yeah.
or was it Your Movie Sucks? I think it was Your Movie Sucks. It was Your Movie Sucks. He gushed about this movie.
Yeah.
He gushed about it, and that's
Everyone's been
unusual.
gushing about this movie.
Well, I think
I enjoyed this movie.
I enjoyed it. I think it's fine. I don't think it's better than Backrooms. That's my own opinion. I like shit from like Stanley Kubrick and Alfred Hitchcock, and so Backrooms is more in my wheelhouse. Where I think Obsession really caters to like the mainstream fans of horror,
Sure.
or just
That's valid.
the fucking teenagers who want to get scared for a day. Because I think, it had to be rated R. There was a lot of gore and stuff, right? Like, there's some shit happening. I think it was rated R.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was Backrooms PG-13?
I don't know.
I need to look into that. Yeah, that might be interesting to think about. But yeah, everybody's talking about Obsession. I mean, to be fair, they're talking about both movies. But Obsession is definitely like
The one.
getting a little more. I've been thinking about it for some days now. Every time it pops into my head, I'm like, why? I think it's the actors, the actor and the actress in particular. I think it's how they interact with one another. I think it's the moral dilemma within the movie. I think it's the subject matter overall that's really getting this movie talked about a little more so than here's a creepy liminal space I don't understand, I'm lost, what do I do, oh, it's all in my brain, and now a monster's chasing me dressed like a pirate. Okay, so I get that part. I don't want to keep talking. I want you like, what do you like about Obsession? What really captured you?
What captured me about it?
Yeah, don't think about the camera, the audience, me. Just what captured you about it?
Honestly, the main actress. Like,
Okay.
she did so good.
Yeah.
And there's definitely some, like, definitely moral stuff that they went over that I think was really good and that they touched on really well.
Yeah.
And there's some subtle things that you probably don't catch at first.
Okay. Well, you know,
Yeah.
I catch everything.
Yeah.
But I get you.
Yeah.
Can you name something in particular? You're the one watching the TikToks and stuff.
I think mainly, like, people have pointed out, like, the different parts where she's trying to come in and out of.
Yeah, no, I hear you. This isn't a joke. I saw some kind of shadow moving on the corner of that wall.
Was it not me?
Is it you? Oh, it is you! We debunked ourselves right here on Third Palm Podcast. But I heard you, yeah.
But some of the scenes where she's like trying to come out as actual Nikki versus the entity that has taken over her, I think are really good.
Would you call those subtle, though? I mean, I guess, overall.
I guess maybe not subtle, but maybe more sudden, I suppose. Because I think the scenes where she's like hurting herself, like when she smashes her face, that's like the
Yeah, she's trying to
the
escape.
actual Nikki trying
Yeah.
to escape.
Yeah, she's utilizing like the pain factor,
Yeah.
the extremity of a situation to try and break
Yeah.
free. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah. That's what you like about it? You can say yes.
I liked other stuff.
The actress should win something.
Yeah.
this coming year, for sure.
The Oscars don't like horror movies,
I know.
but she deserves it.
Maybe this year is like the breakthrough for like horror movies.
Maybe, yeah.
Because we had Iron Lung, which it was fine. You know, it was spooky. It took its time, definitely.
It definitely did.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. And then now we got freaking Backrooms, Obsession, and then like a whole load of other horror movies that some of them we just learned about today while watching Red Letter Media, actually.
Yeah.
Throwback to Red Letter.
Shout out to Red Letter.
Shout out, we love you, you old stinky men. But yeah, so many horror movies. I think there's going to be a horror movie renaissance, honestly. I really feel it.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think it might be short-lived. We'll see, but I think there's going to be this YouTuber movie renaissance as well.
Yeah.
Because we still have Jacksepticeye and his Bloodborne film. I think it's planned to release next year.
Yeah.
And I kind of been watching some of his stuff, like some of his playthroughs of Bloodborne, and he does seem really into it. He does seem passionate. Hopefully he takes some notes from Markiplier and Iron Lung, and then FaZe, right, with Backrooms, because he was a YouTuber. I think the guy who wrote Obsession also is a YouTuber, from what I've been told. He was like
correct.
a comedy YouTuber,
Yeah.
which explains a lot of like all the dark comedy in that film
the good
too.
comedy.
Yeah, but I'm really hoping we don't watch Jacksepticeye, but I've never had anything against him either.
I used to watch more.
Did you?
Jacksepticeye, yeah.
Okay,
Back in the day.
I strayed away from Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and PewDiePie. Those seem to be like the big three.
Yeah.
Like of YouTubers back in like the 2010s.
That's exactly when I watched
Yeah.
them,
Yeah, I enjoy a little bit of PewDiePie every now and again, but never got behind the other two. I mean, I would watch a Markiplier every now and again, I guess. Like if he was playing Amnesia or something, you know.
Yeah.
That was the big thing when that came out too.
Yeah.
And now that I think about it, if you want us to do like some playthroughs of horror games,
Let us know.
again, comments are right below. It takes like 10 seconds. I know you kids, you could probably type it in 3. So, old man Nick here going, but I can still tell what's a ghost and a poltergeist in some British guy's kitchen and what ain't.
That's right.
I'm gonna get so
that
much
matters.
shit if he's not British. I couldn't tell if it's Aussie or UK. It's one of the two.
Okay.
It's one of the two. No, somebody around the world's gonna be like, you fucking pig. You don't know the difference? Well, you're racist? They're different countries. So anyhow,
Anywho,
you got anything else?
I don't think so.
I guess this has been Third Palm Podcast.
Woo!
Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you had as much fun as we did. We talked about a lot. We actually talked a lot.
We did.
Should have brought some water down here. God. We're going to fix the lighting so this camera doesn't look like absolute dog shit next time. And we'll keep doing more scary stories, all the things you like. We'll keep plugging our content too because we know you like it.
That's
Until
right.
next time, this has been
Third Palm Podcast.
And this is
Kendra.
And I am Nick. And we'll see you all next time. Here, scoot in with me. Next time. You. All you. Thank you. Good night.